Welcome to the Auto Recovery Expo, and I hope you have an absolutely enjoyable day today. You're going to find some entertainment, you're going to find some serious things, you're going to find a number of workshops that will answer a lot of questions that you may have had about addictions and recovery, and then there are hundreds of resources located here that you can go and talk to about a particular question that you may have or a problem that exists in your family. We have two absolutely wonderful speakers that are nationally known and they're authors. One is Raquel Lerner. She speaks at noon. She's appeared on Oprah Winfrey, Good Morning America in 2020 as a guest and a consultant, and she's known especially for her work with families and women's issues, chemical dependency, and relationships. John Lee is our other featured speaker. He's on at 3 o'clock today. And John is probably one of the top speakers on men's issues. He's also the author of 16 books, has consulted and trained with the Betty Ford Clinic, and has been featured on Oprah 2020, The View, CNN, PBS, and NPR Radio. And so you've got right there just two absolutely wonderful resources because they'll be available for questions after their talk. And then around the day, we have a number of other things going on so that you will be able to have a whole full day. From the stage, we have Native American Blessing at 10:15. The Teen Challenge Men's Choir is 10:15 to 10:30. And then we have a Tai Chi demonstration after that.
And you know, that helps with balance, and that helps people in recovery to calm down and fill that void with something else to do.
Yes.
And it's like yoga. It's a good way to get exercise, but also to just calm your brain down. And that's important.
It's another gateway to peace and serenity, which is what we're all really interested in. We have a major presentation at 10:45 dealing with Arizona families in recovery, dealing with recovery from a whole family point of view, mom and dad and the kids and the other relatives, and that's being done by the folks at Teros, Dr. Hank Rada, Penny Free Burke, and Ron Carpio. And then after that we have a musical flute journey at 11:35, leading into Raquel Lerner. And then there's another Tai Chi demonstration, and then at 1:30 we have a very exciting dance troupe that will perform for you, Destiny Dancers, and this is their third year with us, and they are an extraordinary group of women and men. Destiny Dancers go from tots all the way up to people in their 50s, so it's going to be an exciting show. And then at 2 o'clock we have the Prometa demonstration and presentation with Dr. Pisano of Hythium. And then that leads into John Lee at 3, who will be speaking for at least an hour, and then doing questions afterwards.
And there's a book signing.
And there's
both are authors. And we'll have books on sale.
Exactly. And then, you know, there are workshops going on all the time. And by the way, you never have to leave this room because everything is here. So you don't have to miss anything. Even if you're looking at exhibits and you're talking to exhibitors, you'll be able to hear part of the stuff that's being done on the main stage. Now you have to go to the workshops. There are 3 workshop rooms that are on the side, A, B, and C. And there are topics there from problem gambling to interventions. And it's extremely wise to do interventions, and Dr. Janice Blair will discuss interventions from a professional's point of view rather than from the Sopranos' point of view. Those of you who have seen the Sopranos and that intervention that was done, that is how definitely not to do an intervention. And then in workshop B, Dr. Marlo Archer talks about parents and teens, and they'll be having an experiential workshop. And then we talk some more about teens in workshop B, about ADHD, medication and drug use, and then some other options. You may not want to have your kids on drugs for various and sundry things, and these are alternatives. And that's being done by the Door Centers. And then finally in workshop C, we have the manager of the Arizona Department of Health Services, Officer of Human Rights, talking about Know Your Rights. as a family member and also as a recovering person or a person needing recovery, you have certain rights and you don't give them up just because you have a problem with a disease. And so there'll be answers for all of that too. So that's it, and we have just some wonderful sponsors. In fact, you're looking at one of them right now, and that's Ant. And he probably wants to say something, or maybe not. He's a pretty neat guy, and he's being exhibited today for the first time. And you'll see he's a very cool gentleman.